Now let's come to the most curious part of this video, which is what is he going to do next. As I have already completed graduation, it's time for me to decide my career path. So the thing is, I have been accepted to a German university called SRH Berlin University of Applied Sciences. This is a private university located in Berlin specifically, to which I'll be traveling on 14th of October at 2 a.m. from Mumbai. The flight has been booked and I'm waiting for the arrival of my visa. I had an appointment on 26th of September, but the visa hasn't yet arrived. And I think it will arrive within a week or 10 days, maybe, as they have already said they have been giving out visas quite early as compared to previous years. So, yeah, that's it. I also wanted to share with you that I'm almost done with my preparations except for shopping and packing my bag. Everything else is complete. I'm also learning a few recipes to cook.
So I never really thought about the skills one needs to have before coming to Germany, and I'm sure you would have guessed it too after watching this clip from my graduation ceremony that I posted long back. So today, while I was having this conversation with some of you from my WhatsApp community, I realized that this is a topic that I actually have to talk about on my channel, because I have never really spoke about the skills or things that you actually have to have in you before even coming here. Now, let me be honest, there are some things in life that no matter what we do, we are never really ready or prepared for them. With Germany being one of them, if you are somebody who's planning to come here anytime soon, then I'm sure you must be worried about it and would be thinking to yourself, how would things be for me if I am not kind of skilled enough to face what's out there? Well, back then, when I was in your shoes, I know this because I was a person who didn't even know how to cook his own food or do his own laundry, for instance, or even I was uncertain if I would be able to do the documentation and all the legal procedure after coming here. But the good thing is everything turned out really well, and I understood that you don't need to know everything in order to complete a certain task at hand, because the truth is nobody is perfect and we all make mistakes from which we learn. Now, talking about the skills, the topic for today's video, well, you learn by doing, and acquiring any skill takes time. None of us are overnight success. I am certainly not, and I don't think you are either. Well, if I have to mention one skill which you can acquire even when you are at your home, which is now, is to learn the German language, or at least the basics of it, so that you would be able to do small talks or communicate in places where it's highly essential. And you don't have to spend money, because these days I think there are a lot of resources on the internet, so you can simply use the YouTube app or even take help of AI like ChatGPT to get started. Now, to talk about the skills you need before coming to Germany, well, I have categorized them in three parts, which is academic, professional, and life skills. Now, I don't think I should talk more about life skills, because that is something I believe depends on our lifestyle, and what might be relevant for me would not be for you, and I think that's just the way it is. Anyways, I would start by saying that in academic skills, you need to have the knowledge of Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, because these are the softwares or apps, I would say, which are used almost everywhere, not just school, college, or university, but also when you join a company or start working on your own, you still have to know how to use them. Next, you need to know how to draft emails. Now, these days, with the help of AI, it's a lot easier, but still, knowing where the AI can make mistakes and that could cause problems later is your job. And lastly, in academics, I would say you have to know how to maintain or keep a track of all your documents, because without proper organization, your life is just going to be a complete mess. And believe me, documents and paperwork is highly essential, especially when you're coming to Germany. Coming to professional skills, all I can say is you need to be punctual, respect the rules, value privacy, and also communicate directly with people, because people here really appreciate how straightforward you are and open to them, because nobody judges you, and the more clear you are with communicating what you have to say to the other person, the better things are going to be. And lastly, if you are somebody who's from an engineering background like me, then I would say you can start working on some software that are used in designing, programming, or subjects which would be relevant for you in the future. You might as well complete some certification courses in things that you are genuinely passionate about while you are at your home or even after coming here, because it's fine. As long as you're upskilling yourself, you're always going to be a better version of yourself than you were yesterday. And that's just what I would like to say for today's video and conclude with, because it is exactly what I am doing or have been doing so far, and I hope that it also makes some difference in your life. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.
So actually, I wasn't planning on filming any of this, as you must have already seen it on social media. But here I am making the video, and I also have Dollar with me, our Persian cat. I don't know if you can see him clearly, but yeah, never mind. The thing is, yesterday was quite special to me, and I even